they look to be in their usual good mood. Look at that, happy to meet and greet the people. These guys, I'm telling you, the fact that they've combined forces scares me.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing first, team number 1 from Hill's Kitchen, weighing in at 240 pounds, he is the Nightprowler. His tag team partner from the Isle of San Monique, weighing in at 250 pounds, he is the Mystic Muddbone.
Look at that, Bone not happy with a couple of these fans. Can't say that I blame him. Prowler just stalking, Bone just stalking. That's what they do in the ring. These are not guys that you want to tie up with. And man, their opponents covered up. You know, most people are going to want to get behind them and be excited, but I think they drew the short straw having to take on these two guys. Boy, that man right there never runs out of gas. Look at that. Nothing phases him. Impenetrable. Impervious to pain. The man does not worry about what people think about him. He's here to do a job. And take one look at that man right there. He's here to do business. And the man behind him is even more dangerous. Bad things are about to happen right here in Pell City. You notice referee Kilgore is not interested in talking to him. Fans want to argue. Doesn't want to take him up on the invitation to come over the rail and climb in the ring, though. Smartest move that old man's ever made. Good look at Bone, man. That is one scary individual in Muddbone. You do not want to face this man. I'm Prowler for tearing up those signs. They're a nuisance. They're rude. Uncalled for.
Ladies and gentlemen, their opponents in this match. Ladies and gentlemen, they both hail from Cook Springs, Florida, weighing in at 195 pounds, Stevie Armstrong, and weighing in at 242 pounds, the Elfree Giant, Steve Armstrong.
I don't know who invited these guys, but they should be ashamed. They need to apologize to us all. Coming out of the Bullet Bob's music, and they're bringing in a new generation of Armstrong. And Stevie Armstrong here. When will it end? I'm not an Armstrong guy. When will it end? Maybe Bone and Prowler will put an end to it right here in the first round of the JYD. Yeah, look at Stevie Armstrong. He's just like the rest of his family. I'm going to go in there and get into a fight. It's a wrestling match.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's get this first round matchup in the 2015 Jacoby Memorial Tag Team Tournament, featuring the Mystic Muddbone, the Nightprowler, taking on the combination of Steve and Stevie Armstrong, slated for one fall. Your referee for this encounter, David Kilgore.
You know, well, if Prowler and Bone need to hurry and get the ring. The meter's running on Kilgore. Van's coming to pick him up. He's got to be checked back into home by 10.
Can this night get any crazier?
I don't know. You help me out. That's what I'm telling them. The van's going to pick Kilgore up at 10 to take him back. Take him back.
Take him back where?
To the home.
Thank you.
I already told people about it.
I was waiting on that. I knew it was going to happen.
So you're going to tell me this guy's not in assisted living?
I have no earthly idea.
I do.
Okay. Waiting on competitors to get into the ring. opening round matchup in the 2015 Junkyard Dog Memorial Tag Team Tournament. The Mystic Muddbone, the Nightprowler, taking on Steve and Stevie Armstrong. Oh, what?
What do we have here?
Holy nutmeg.
Am I seeing double? I knew they gave me Kilgore's medicine, but not one, but two.
Holy crap.
It's time to get down to some business. Two versions of Muddbone and the Nightprowler. Goodbye, Armstrong.
Beavis, this could be trouble.
That was your obligatory Beavis and Butthead reference.
Of course it comes from me.
Of course. That would be right up your alley. Boy, that really turned Kilgore around right there.
It did more than turn just Kilgore around. I'm sitting back going, wait a minute. We've had enough trouble in the past with one.
Hey, what can two do?
There's some things in this world that don't need to be in stereo or available.
Look at that old man. I'm tired of him giving me a hard time.
Nightprowler ready to square off against Steve Armstrong. Had the privilege of working with Steve for years on a number of different shows across the country. Always class, always a great competitor. Collar and elbow tie-up. Muddbone, have worked with him for a number of years. Always one to be afraid of, scared of, back away from, and don't cross his path. Armstrong off the rope, shoulder block, takedown by the Nightprowler.
Yeah, Prowler let him know who he was right there. Real quick. Now Prowler's no stranger to the Armstrongs, by the way.
Negative. They are not strangers, not in the least.
Not at all. He doesn't like him, and I can't say that I blame him. I mean, have you ever really had a lot of time, one-on-one time with Armstrongs? They're not likable people. Really
Yes,
not.
they are. No, I've worked with the Armstrong family and known them for years, man.
Yeah.
Tremendous individuals, all the way through the bloodline.
Doesn't say much for you. Not that you're a big name on their resume either. But, now look at this. Now then, Muddbone. He's already been playing mind games all night. What's he got in store now that he's actually in the ring legally?
The man can elevate the mind games to the highest degree.
Well, no matter this is a great brainchild they've done, because no matter what offense the Armstrongs get going here, in the back of their mind, they're going to have to wonder this whole time about this second Muddbone we just saw. Is he going to come back out?
Is there just two, or is there an armada of Muddbones?
I don't know. Mardi Gras winding down here.
Muddbone Battalion.
Yeah, he probably partied with the voodoo down there. You never know.
Yeah, true. Armstrong making his way back up to a vertical base. Looking to offset the pressure by Muddbone. Comes around, arm wringer of his own. Sets in, side headlock. Steve Armstrong switches it around, duck under, go behind, hammerlock in play.
Oh, yeah. The Armstrongs are slippery. They're quick. They know their way around a wrestling ring. They're good wrestlers.
And Muddbone just as fast turns it back around to a side headlock of his own. Advantage Muddbone.
I would say Muddbone was a little faster, not just as fast.
Muddbone grinding it out.
Oh, Armstrong right here is already going down. I mean, this is a wear-down hold. It makes you expend a lot of energy, and Armstrong's already going down to the mat, so already trying to fight back up.
And you've got the ferocity of Muddbone in play on this one, too.
Oh, yeah. He came in fired up. Like I said, he's been playing mind games all night, so he has the mental advantage, so it's got to be coming out to play.
Comes over to the corner, tag made. Stevie inside the ring. Steve drops down. Nice forearm shot by Stevie. Comes over, side headlock.
Yeah,
Vertical base in play.
Now Stevie realizes that he's in the ring with a pretty powerful man. Wait a minute, what do I do with him now?
Upsy daisy, and rolls him on through. Holds on, but
Good counter by Armstrong.
nice arm drag takeover. Catches Muddbone, sets him. Hip toss takeover by Stevie Armstrong.
Right, he's going to be as pesky as the rest of them. Just look at him.
Comes over, nice drop toe hold. Down goes Muddbone. Slides over, side headlock. Advantage Armstrong.
I'm not liking this. Did you notice he had that Armstrong bounce that's exclusive to them? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, that's not good things. Nothing. I thought we were about done with it. I'm not wanting to rerun.
One of the most legendary names in wrestling history. Southern legends, the Armstrong family, and across the country as well.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Ducks under the clothesline, Stevie off, ducks under a second clothesline, Stevie comes back through, set shoulder block, nothing there.
Yeah. Here's a lesson for you, kid. Don't get in the ring with Bone.
Nope. Yeet. Whiplash.
I'm afraid Stevie Armstrong, I know experience is vital to him at this stage in his career, but he's about to have a bad experience.
Short clothesline and down goes Armstrong.
He should stay down. Show that you're smarter than the rest of the family. Stay down.
No.
Come on. He has to have had a better education than the rest of them.
Armstrong back up to a vertical base, comes in. Nice short clothesline by Muddbone. Once again, that tenacity and the ferocity I was talking about earlier. We'll just uncork it at the drop of a hat and let it rip.
Well, he came to do business tonight. There's no doubt.
Amen.
Unfortunately for the Armstrongs, he came to do business. And look at this. Bone's just methodical. He's playing with it. Look at this. This is not where you want to be. An arrogant, cocky Muddbone. Just toying with you, you're in trouble.
Nightprowler making his way back into the ring, off the tack, quick kicks to the midsection, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah, and that's your relief. That's your relief from Muddbone. You face the Nightprowler.
Headbutt rocks Stevie Armstrong.
Look at this.
Watch the hair, Nightprowler. Brings him back up. Drakes him across the top. Sets.
Man, Eddie, let me ask you this.
Yes.
Does it not terrify you that these two have gotten on the same page and are teamed up in Nightprowler and Muddbone? That they're working together?
I have watched these two for years in GCW.
But I mean, they're back together. Look at them. It worries me. Bad things happen when these guys come around. I'm just glad I'm on their good side.
They are the embodiment of the term nightmare.
They are.
Hard head first to the turn pad.
That's Stevie Armstrong.
In comes Muddbone, sets.
And while you're at it, ask Armstrong how it feels to have your dad get your butt kicked a little more. How about that?
Beautiful knee lift. Shades of the legendary wrestling 2 on that one.
Well, back to the Hall of Fame for Armstrong there. Now see, this is a terrible mistake on Steve Armstrong's part. He knows better.
Yes, he does actually. And it led to a major downfall for the son, Stevie Armstrong, third-generation star in the making.
Yeah, you're here. You're trying to break your son into the business. You're teaming with your son. You're trying to pass on your experience, but yet you're doing a rookie mistake right here. Oh, no tag. Not going to happen.
Nope, not going to happen. Drops an elbow to the lower back, comes over, mount position.
They're teasing this kid.
And they are taunting Steve at that.
Yeah, look how Steve's worried. Look how worried he is because his son's in there taking a pounding.
Look at Steve. He's got his head in through the ropes. Now comes back out, shouting encouragement to his son, looking to try to get him motivated, get the cobweb cleared. However, unfortunately, Kilgore's right there, and they're taking advantage of it. Bone and Prowler right back at it.
I would almost feel for the Armstrongs here, but this is Steve Armstrong's fault. He knows Bone and Prowler. He knows what he's getting his kid into. And now he sees what's happening, the reality's hitting him, and he's having to come apart on the ring apron. Stevie coming back.
Beautiful spine buster by Muddbone.
Are you ready to throw that towel in now?
Nope. Hooks. 2. Steve Armstrong for the save.
I don't blame him. Kilgore wind up. I would have made the save on that too. He had all day. But again, arguing with Kilgore. This time Stevie's not had to pay the price, though. If there's a bright side of that cloud there, or a silver lining.
Armstrong off the ropes, comes in. Spi just drops him down.
And look at the smile on Nightprowler's face.
Nightprowler is one of those that is happiest when he is inflicting torture.
Yeah, he's having a great time tonight, isn't he?
Press cover, 2, no! Armstrong able to shoot the arm up.
You would think.
Nope.
You would think that Kilgore would speed up the count, just have some mercy on this kid, you know?
Headbutt. Now that could have been a little bit of a mistake because that headbutt with Armstrong's back to his corner took him a little bit closer. Brings him up, scoop slam.
Here we go. Just
missed.
Good roll out by Armstrong.
And he's getting his head back together.
Yeah, shows how smart he is.
He should make the tag. Yeah, I know. You and I are in agreement. That's a scary thought.
That scares me.
Into the corner. And catch. Vertical body. Crossbody block off the top.
Time to make that tag. Don't showboat. Make the tag.
You would think. There's your line again.
What?
That when Stevie was going up the turn pads, he would have leaned over and tagged Steve in, gotten the move, and then the fresh man could have come in. But unfortunately, slight rookie mistake there.
It was. I agree with you completely. Absolutely. He should have made the tag.
Tag
Here
made.
it goes. Desperation tag this time, though.
Hard right hands by Steve Armstrong. One to Muddbone, one to Nightprowler, one back to Muddbone, one back to Nightprowler. Comes over. Hard right hand rocks Muddbone back to the corner.
And that's what I'm telling you. And Armstrong knows how to throw a closed fist and a double noggin knocker. They specialize in it.
Steve's got Nightprowler on one side. Stevie's got Muddbone on the other. They both mount to the top. Are we going to see 1, 2, 3, 4?
They really need to slow down, though. They're challenging the mathematical skills of Pell City, Alabama here. Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
Look at this. That one didn't work, did it, boys?
No, it did not, unfortunately for the Armstrongs. How much is going to be left in the tank?
Well, Stevie cannot have much. He cannot be completely ring tested in the beating.
Oh, wait a minute. Backfire. Hooks him, rolls him up. 2, 3. Hit it.
Oh, the old.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winners of the front of the match and advancing in the 2015 JYD Memorial Tag Team Tournament, Stevie and Steve Armstrong.
Big win for the Armstrongs right here. Advancing in the JYD Memorial Tournament. They're going to round 2. Big win. A big win over a dangerous team in Nightprowler and Muddbone. Oh, yes. The World Tag Team Champions.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing first, being escorted to ringside by their manager and spiritual advisor, the Oracle of Ominous, the Architect of Intellect, he is the Wicked Nemesis. And representing the MOD, from the righteous side of hell, at a total combined weight, 440 pounds. Dropkick Steve Styles, the Grand Design Clyde Braddock. They are the Sevenfold Saints.
And they are the World Tag Team Champions. Managed by the Wicked Nemesis. Right there, the Grand Design, Clyde Braddock. One of the most dangerous men in wrestling. Best dropkick ever, Steven Styles. Wicked Nemesis has one heck of a team right here. These guys are incredible. And it shows as they are the World's Tag Team Champions. That's why they have the gold. They're looking to go all the way. Oh, and it looks like we're going to be graced with some words of wisdom by one of the smartest men I know. Wicked Nemesis, take it away.
Shut up. If you think you're bad, come get some. That's what I thought. In the immortal words of the great prophet, the greatest intellectual genius of our time, Kanye West. Screams from the haters, got a nice ring to it. Every superhero needs his theme music. That is music to our ears. Every one of you know we are the #1 seed in the JYD Memorial Tag Team Tournament. And believe me, Peanut, I talked to Jesus and you ain't getting in, brother. Dusty, Amos, Cowboy, whatever. You know what happened the last time we saw you. It is going to happen worse. This is our home. You're looking at the GCW Tag Team Champions, the Grand Design Clyde Braddock, Dropkick Steven Styles, the 7-Fold Saints. Hit their music, get these streamers out of here, and let's start this first round TKO.
Well, I'm looking forward to this because there's a beating about to take place right here, and these guys are.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing.
Oh.
Yeah.
Already stinks.
Here comes Amos. Moses was a Cajun. He lived by himself in the swamp. They hunted alligators. Introducing first, from Amarillo, Texas, weighing in 270 pounds, Dusty McWilliams. His tag team partner, from 45 minutes south of Tupelo, Mississippi, weighing in 250 pounds, ladies and gentlemen, cousin redneck, Amos Moses.
Oh, yeah. I can see where these people will really take Amos Moses and Dusty McWilliams. Yeah, get out there and get you a hug. Go wash, kid, go wash. They make hand sanitizer. You need some. Yeah, Lord knows where that bandana's been. Don't even touch it. Ugh. That's horrible. That's a disgusting human being right there. Oh, of course these people in Pell City want it. Throw it out there. It's a freebie. They'll take it. Yeah, your cousin probably needs a new wash rag. Throw it out there. Yeah, that shows the intelligence of Pell City. What's these people cheer for? This is a filthy human being. He's nasty. You can smell him from 10 feet away. He cannot sneak up on you. And these people are cheering, wanting his dirty, nasty, filthy bandana. Ugh. Across the state line, the IQ level drops. I mean, oh no, don't throw anything at me. I don't need that. That's garbage. That is crap. Crap. Turn that off. That is crap. All right, we're going to have to start screening signs when we come in this building. Boy, these guys are going to do anything they can to not get in the ring with the Sevenfold Saints. I can't say that I blame them. I was about to say that was the smartest move they made, but never mind. The Saints are ready to start this thing off. We are underway. Uh-oh. The stench has to be throwing them off. Yeah, don't hit the heads on these two idiots have got to be the strongest body part. Yeah. That's about right. Speaking a language they understand.
First round matchup of the JYD Memorial Tag Team Tournament. Cousin Redneck, Amos Moses, Dusty McWilliams taking on the Sevenfold Saints, your current GCW Tag Team Champions.
You know, they're not really being respectful. Those are just some of the only syllables these guys know.
What?
That and JYD. But look, all right, help me out for real. Before we get hot and heavy here underway. Oh, man, there's no call for that. That's disgusting. Anyway, tell me about this. We know about Amos Moses. Tell me about Dusty McWilliams. Where did he get this hillbilly? Is he the trailer next door or what?
No. And actually had a chance to, I've been following Dusty McWilliams' career for quite a while. Made a great name for himself all up and down the eastern seaboard, all the way out to his home state of Texas.
Oh, he's a Texan.
Yep, from Penirelli, thank you. You really didn't hear the intro, did you?
I was too busy being caught up in disparaging signs being posted about me.
That was funny.
All right, so basically we got a Texan and a hillbilly, so we got a cowboy and a cowpie is what we're at, right?
Texas, Mississippi taking on the righteous side of hell.
And already outsmarted Steven Styles going to work. Oh, here we go. Grand design, Clyde Braddock.
Kick to the midsection by Braddock.
Kick him again.
The power man of the Sevenfold Saints. Now, I will say this, for those who have followed the Sevenfold Saints for a while, you have noticed a slimming down in Clyde Braddock.
Absolutely.
But that does not mean he has lost any power whatsoever.
I would say he's gained, and we could actually ask Pandora about it, honestly. She can attest to it. I would say he's gained power. He's lost weight and trimmed down, but his muscle mass, man, he's on point. Ask Amos Moses right now. How do those right hands feel? This is great. Tell me about we got a new referee here. Lord, please let this guy be smarter than the other two.
I thought you had the bio sheet on this one.
I don't. I was hoping you did. We got a new guy. All right, he seems to be. I'm gonna give him a fair shake here. So far, he seems to be in there doing a good job. He needs to get on Amos Moses about those elbows there.
Moses off the rope, swinging a miss on the clothesline by Braddock. Flying shoulder block. Takes down the grand design, Clyde Braddock.
Yeah, see, but here's the difference. Braddock's smart enough to make a tag. It's a Saturday night, late night instinct for Moses.
McWilliams comes in, cuts off Styles. Hard right hands, takes Styles down. Hip toss takeover. Styles right back up, comes in. Deep underhook on the arm drag.
That was deep. Dustin McWilliams showing some veteran moves here.
McWilliams could have gotten Texas oil out of that arm drag.
Well, unfortunately, he has Steven Styles, so he can get some gold. He may not get the oil, but he could get the gold.
Conceivable possibility. McWilliams working the arm wrench, arm bar all the way through. Bracing at the elbow and the wrist. We're going to take out two parts. Oh, but it doesn't take care of that other elbow.
Oh, that was a nice forearm shot. Now let me ask you this about the gold. The titles are on the line. Saints are defending the title right now, correct? Are they on the line in the tournament, or are
To
they
the
not?
best of my knowledge, in this circumstance, no.
Okay.
At this point, no, but they will be on the line in the finals.
That's what I was
But
confused about.
this is your incentive for the Saints, the number one seeds, to go undefeated through the tournament.
Oh, absolutely.
Because when the finals come around, the belts will be vacated and filled at the finals.
That will be interesting. Oh, that was a nice chop by McWilliams. Let's see if he can capitalize. He's going to talk to the fans a little bit.
Oh, right to the knee. Tag made. In comes the power man once again. And you got power to power on this one.
Oh, yeah, but unfortunately, one power just got his leg taken out from under him. The other one's ready to go.
And really, that was an unfair assessment on my part, because when it comes down to it, Cousin Redneck, Amos Moses, and Dusty McWilliams both possess great strength. Don't make a reference to the armpit.
No, I'm confused why you would say that. Amos Moses, look at that physique. I don't think he's darkened the doorway of a gym lately.
Who says you have to go to a gym to get country strong?
Nah, country strong you may be. He's country smart, I know that.
Up and, oh! Inside out.
How about the power of Braddock? Because Dusty McWilliams is no small man.
Two. No. Robinson only got two out of that one.
Yeah, he's probably taking tips from Kiwanowitz, it looks like. But how about the power of Braddock to throw Dusty McWilliams around like that?
Clubbing forearm to the upper back comes in. Belly to belly. Comes in, hooks the leg. 1, 2, no!
Yeah, if the ref hadn't sprinted around the ring for a couple of laps, we might have had a 3 count.
2 and 34/37.
Oh, but here we go. Tag to the best drop kick ever.
DDE, baby.
I'm telling you. If you're not on this guy's bandwagon, get on it. I'm telling you. This guy's going places. So's Brad.
McWilliams, nope. Shoved. Back to the corner. Kick to the midsection by Styles. Tag made. Braddock getting ready to make his way back in. They have effectively cut off the ring.
Absolutely they have. And that's the key to tag team wrestling.
Your GCW Tag Team Champions, the Sevenfold Saints, showing how it's done.
The GCW World Tag Team Champions. That's just got a nice ring to it. These Sevenfold Saints, you know? Uh-oh.
Oh!
The only drawback to this, I don't know how much bell there is to ring up there. You know?
Comes around. 1, 2, no.
Oh, way to dig down. What do we have here? McWilliams is on Dream Street.
Clubbing shots to the chest by the Grand Design Clyde Braddock. That's 2.
You know what I like about Amos Moses? He's excited to cheer. He's enthusiastic about cheering. I've yet to see the hand go out reaching for a tag. He may have learned a lesson or two while he was gone.
Let there be no doubt, the paths of Amos Moses and the Sevenfold Saints have crossed.
Oh, I'm sure they have. Notice he's not trying to tag.
Oh! From the decapitation station, Clyde Braddock, if you will.
Oh, I like that.
And no, Wick, you can't run off with that one. I just thought of it.
Yeah, you better copyright it quick. He will.
I will. Styles in, kicks to the upper chest, comes in, rear chin lock. Torques back on the chin and the neck. Driving the forearm into the facial features of Dusty McWilliams. Don't say it.
Well, it's not going to hurt anything if that's what you're getting to.
That's what I thought you were going to say right there.
But, I mean, I was actually going to give the man props a little bit because he's taken a lot of punishment, but he's taken it from Steven Styles and Clyde Braddock, who've obviously brought their A game tonight. So that's saying something for Williams to still be in this thing, or McWilliams to still be in this thing. Excuse me. McDonald's. McMoses.
Tied, 2 each.
I covered mine better.
McWilliams looking to get it together, pulling on the energy for the band. 3-2.
Well, he's trying to get it together, but the best thing he can do is just go ahead and I would just go home and fight another day.
Short right hands, make it 3 of them, make it 4 of them. Looking to take Styles off balance. Elbow to the back of the head. McWilliams off the ropes.
You see how fatigued Williams is. McWilliams, he didn't have a lot behind those punches.
1, 2, no.
Steven Styles did. You see the difference. McWilliams is at a crucial point to make the tag. And the Saints are doing their job, outsmarting Amos Moses, wearing McWilliams down and keeping him in their corner.
Referee Robinson cutting off the ring, making sure Amos didn't come in before a tag was made. However, back elbow to the chin.
Did you say Robinson?
Yes.
Elmer is first one?
No.
Oh, I knew an Elmer once.
Braddock, second rope. Splat. Comes in, hooks the leg. 1, 2, no.
Look, you're the commissioner. Go throw the towel in. Do this guy.
Why would I do that?
Well, he's got a bum for a partner who wants no part of the tag. And then right here, the Saints are abusing this man. Look, we got a towel right here. Here, let me see it.
No.
Right here. Steven Styles is all over him. There you go. Mistake on Styles' part.
Ooh. Set too soon. McWilliams took advantage of it with a tornado DDT.
Great presence of mind by McWilliams.
Yes.
Styles dropped the head, and he's got to learn you pay for it when you drop the head. Every time. And we're both looking for a tag, and I'm going to say Styles is in better shape to make a tag. Dustin McWilliams has a long way to go.
And a short time to get there.
And a short arm tag waiting on him right there, too. Amos is in no hurry to get in here.
Tag made. Amos Moses comes in. So does Clyde Braddock. Hard clothesline takes down Braddock. Elbow to the back of the head. Styles down to 1 knee. Braddock. Another clothesline takes him right back down. Amos Moses clothesline factory this afternoon. Back elbow. Driving Braddock back into the corner. Comes over. Sets.
But that's the thing about Amos Moses. The clotheslines aren't that harsh. It's the smell overwhelms you before he gets there.
Tag made by McWilliams. Moses, shoulder block, down goes Braddock. However, drop BDE, best drop kick ever. However, McWilliams is the legal man. Flapjack.
Looks like the Saints have outsmarted McWilliams and Moses. It's time. It's over. And how much rest could McWilliams have gotten in that short
None.
burst?
Not nearly enough.
Oh, my goodness.
What goes up? Long since comes down.
No ring bell. Oh, here we go for 3 count. Oh, 3.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winners of the final match and advancing in the 2015 JYD Memorial Tag Team Tournament, your GCW Tag Team Champions, the Sevenfold Saints.
And they're not done yet. Oh, best drop kick ever. BDE. These guys are sending a message. They're going all the way. They want to win the trophy. They're going to take the tournament. I dare anybody to stop them right now. I can't think of anybody in Global Championship Wrestling that can stop these guys at this point in time. Unbelievable. Great win. Still have the gold. Going to the next round. Sevenfold Saints with the Wicked Nemesis. Your GCW World Tag Team Champions. This man right here, he's walking with a purpose too. So is Theodore Tutwiler III. Former middleweight champion Mike Cruz. He looks on a mission. And Tutwiler looks like he means business.
All right. Hold your applause, everyone. What we have here is a cornerstone to the foundation of professional wrestling. The one, the only, the man who takes it to a whole nother level, Mike Cruz. And I believe my man has something else to say to me. I'm gonna try my absolute best to keep this short and sweet, because I know a lot of you people here in Pell City don't really understand the English language too well. You see, for all of you that were here last month, you witnessed Mike Cruz do what he does best, and that's school people in the squared circle and prove that he is the best pound-for-pound wrestler in this locker room. Let me say that one more time. Prove that he is the best pound-for-pound wrestler in that locker room. Not only am I the best middleweight in this company, and you can cheer for Spi-Ral as much as you want, but that man is a paper champ, and Mike Cruz is the real middleweight champ of GCW.
Hard to argue with right there. Man speaks the truth. There's really no call for this. This is unscheduled.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. O'Hagan!
Lane's done it again. Now, there's really no business for him to be out here. Mike Cruz is trying to address the people. He's ready for his rematch for the middleweight championship. O'Hagan has no business out here. He's bitter because he just lost a tag championship off a bonehead move. No need to be in here with Mike Cruz right now. Oh, great. Got some O'Hagan fans here.
You know, I'm sitting in the back, and I'm listening to you. And I agree with a lot of the things that you say when you come out here. Since you've come to GCW, you have proven to be the top, the cream of the crop. You are a whole nother level. I give you that. I give you credit. I respect what you bring to this table. But when I hear you say that you're the best pound for pound wrestler in this company, and you said you've proven this. Well, you've never been in this ring one-on-one with me. So you haven't proven anything. Now, March 28th, I will be medically cleared. So anytime you want to put your name on the dotted line, I'll be waiting. Don't clap just yet, all right? Because I see people getting all excited over O'Hagan coming. I get it, all right? He's cool and he's bald and whatever else that he is. But if you want to pay attention to the details, Mike Cruz is in the ring ready for the fight. So for somebody being a member of the 5-Star Fight Club, yeah, it doesn't really look like you're ready for a fight, homeboy. But whoa, ease up. Because just like you, O'Hagan, I do have a great deal of respect for everything you've done here in GCW. Okay? I'll give him a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. I'll give him something. I mean, he's not on a whole nother level, but he does what he can. Medically cleared March 28th. You know what, Mr. O'Hagan? It would be an honor to compete against a gentleman such as yourself and prove once again that Mike Cruz is the best pound for pound wrestler in GCW. So if you would like to be a gentleman such as myself, shake on it.
That'd be the right thing to do. Be a gentleman. Shake his hand. Opportunity of a lifetime.
Damn.
Take it.
You're a gentleman. Shake his hand.
Be a man. Shake his hand.
You guys want to see him shake his hand, right? He's a gentleman.
Yes, they do. Shake his hand. Be a man. Give us the match we want to see, me included. There we go. Gentlemen's agreement, March 28th. Oh! Nobody ever accused him of being smart.
Do work.
It's time for a little work. The thing about O'Hagan, he's gifted, but he's not the sharpest knife in the drawer. And Mike Cruz giving him the beat down right here early. Just a little message for March 28th that you're outclassed, you're outsmarted. Right there, Mike Cruz, Theodore Tutwiler III leaving O'Hagan, who is on a bad streak. Just lost the GCW World Tag Team Championship. Lost an opportunity with the Southeastern Regional title, and now beat up by Cruz and Tutwiler. Talk karma. Here he is, coming from behind. No, he's not going to give you a job. Oh, that's a cheap shot. Now, there's no call to put your hands on Tutwiler. No call whatsoever. Now, here we go. What's been in the night of the cheap shot artist? Cruz fighting back. O'Hagan in. Oh. That doesn't count. Cruz was not warmed up. Does not count. O'Hagan stands strong from a cheap shot. Don't worry about it, champ. Just like Tutwiler's telling you, it was a cheap shot. March 28th is going to be your day. Take him out. Oh, Hagan's in the ring, fired up now. Your day's coming March 28th, Mr. O'Hagan. Now hold those ribs. You're going to be holding a lot more when Cruz is done with you.
Gentlemen, introducing first, from the Redstone Arsenal in Huntsville, Alabama, weighing in 300 pounds, he is Mr. 256, the Alabama ambassador, Jacoby Boykins. His tag team partner, from Little Italy, New York, weighing in 200 pounds, the Italian-American bad boy, Tommy Penirelli.
Oh, now, see, we know Penirelli really well, but this is a guy I'm excited to see here in Global. In Jacoby Boykins. This guy brings a lot to the table. I'm excited to see him here. And he's teamed up in the first round with Tommy Penirelli. This is going to be a great, interesting combination right here. Of course, unfortunately, they're saddled with Kilgore as the referee, but hey, can't have everything, can we? A little discussion over who's going to start here. That a good look he received from Mr. Boykins. But Penirelli's a smart guy. He knows what's going on.
And ladies and gentlemen, introducing their opponents in this match. Introducing first, from Leeds, Alabama, weighing in at 228 pounds, the Dream Chaser, Dylan Cook. His tag team partner from Birmingham, Alabama, weighing in at 285 pounds, Leon the Bull Stressor.
I guess it's any secret who I'm going to be pulling for. I hope Jacoby Boykins knocks this punk's block off. Both of them, especially Bull Stressor. But I'll settle for him laying Dylan Cook out. Boy, loves to get out here and glad hand with the fans. Yeah. Kiss that baby, punk. Maybe you'll sell another t-shirt. Now he's back.
I had to rewind past that malfluctuation a minute ago. It happens.
I thought it was funny.
So did I.
I enjoyed it. Oh, and here we go. We still have a little discussion going on here. I think Penirelli and Boykins are really just anxious to see who's going to beat up Bull Stressor and Dylan Cook first. But a little discussion of who's going to start. Fans in Pell City, Alabama showing that they have absolutely zero taste. None. Got to be some Bull Stressor fans there.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again, this first round match of the JYD Memorial Tag Team Tournament. Jacoby Boykins and Tommy Penirelli taking on the combination of Leon the Bull Stressor and Dylan Cook. Your referee for this encounter, David Kilgore.
Oh boy, Kilgore going back to his natural habitat, janitor. That comes natural for him. All right, Lane, you're back with us.
Yes, I am.
Look, will somebody please go down there and tell this punk throwing stuff in the ring that Bull Stressor will write him a ticket for littering?
Nope, not in this occurrance.
I mean, the kid's probably cheering for Stressor, but Stressor will go write him a ticket. He'll write him a ticket.
Stressor will not write him a ticket in this regard.
As long as he
Are you not familiar with the tradition?
What tradition?
Of the streamers.
Throw stuff at people that are horrible and are glad-handed?
Just because they're not very high on your list of things to do today.
Well, look at this right here. Is Penirelli and Boykins are still having a discussion as to who's going to start. It looks like Penirelli's ready to come over.
Ring the bell, please.
I think somebody slipped some of Kilgore's medicine into my coffee.
That's why I'm drinking a green energy drink.
All right, here we are, Penirelli and Cook.
The Italian-American bad boy and the Dream Chaser.
The Italian-American bad boy and the moron from Leeds. Boy, this is quite a matchup.
Now, a little change of pace. Penirelli decided he wanted to hold up a little bit. Tagging in, a gentleman I know very well.
Yes,
the Alabama ambassador, Jacoby Boykins.
This is a guy that actually you and I will agree on.
Yes.
I really like Jacoby Boykins. And Dylan Cook needs to be careful. The power of Boykins is unbelievable.
Yes, I know.
Don't underestimate him.
For those of you watching, you found a moment where Kaz and I unconditionally agreed on something.
Absolutely. I'm a big Jacoby Boykins fan. I really like the guy.
He's got the in-ring awareness. He's got the skill set. He's got and he just fell off your top 10 right there.
No, I was going to say he's actually a decent guy. He's an honorable guy. Now, Cook will cheat and provoke his anger, but that's what happens.
Collar and elbow tie up in the middle of the ring, back and over to the corner, and a little bit of the show with the power of Jacoby Boykins comes charging in, ducks under the clothesline, comes back in, and the freight train connects.
Hello.
And the freight train hit.
Chase that dream. It just left. on the 4 o'clock.
Tag made, Penirelli back in. Arm wringer on Cook. Leon the Bull Stressor trying to get Cook, and there he goes, arm wringer of his own.
Nice reversal. Cook's learned a trick or two.
Legal ones too.
I wouldn't have thought he'd picked anything up being around Bull Stressor.
I gave you the inroad right there, and you didn't take it. I'm impressed.
Hey, I'm trying to be professional here. Right here, Tommy Penirelli. Good clean series of moves, nice clean break, ready to get a fresh start. Now he'd like the fans to be a little quieter so he can concentrate, and I can't blame him at all for that. All right, Dylan Cook looking to tie up with Penirelli again. Back of the corner.
Backs him in. Cook there for the count. Up to 2. Shoulder block midsection. Comes in, whips him across. Oh!
Look at the look on Cook's face. He looks ready tonight.
He hit him so hard, I think his hair grew another ½ inch.
Oh boy, you spent a while writing some new material, hadn't you?
No, I actually borrowed from my old stuff from the 90s.
Sounds about the same
Now,
page.
here you go, the
This
power
one's
men
it.
for both teams. Leon the Bull Stressor, Jacoby Boykins. I was gonna say Mr. 256, Jacoby Boykins.
That's 256 is where Stressor's going to end up landing when Boykins gets done tossing him around. Look at that right there.
Into the corner sets. Will we get the clean break from Boykins?
Of course. Until Bull tries something dirty.
And Penirelli's ticked.
There's nothing wrong with the clean break. Bull will do something dirty and Boykins can fight back then. Look at Kilgore's little pep and step tonight. He wants to change his match.
I thought you just said that they put his medicine here. Oh,
Yeah,
so,
I'm saying,
so they gave you
dropped
his,
off
yours, and
yeah.
you his. Okay.
Pay attention.
I did. I just didn't know exactly where you were going with that.
Neither do I. Now look at this. Bull's back to
I think
Boykins.
your compass has a magnet built into it.
It does. Several of them. Now see,
Clean break by Stressor. Go ahead.
no, I was going to say right here, now Penirelli doesn't need to distract Boykins here. Now I understand shouting instruction. Don't distract him with Bull. He'll cheap shot.
Okay, knowing Penirelli the way I do, he wants Boykins to be a little bit more aggressive. Okay, scratch that, a lot more aggressive. And he doesn't mind if Boykins cheats because Penirelli would at the drop of a hat.
I think cheats a little bit harsh of a term.
Okay, break the rules.
It's only cheating if you get caught. Well, see right here, he's going to come in here and show Boykins how it's done. Pay attention.
Mr. Penirelli,
Look
don't
out.
turn around too fast. This might hurt.
Yeah, this is the cheap shot I was referring to.
No, he did it face to face.
He spun him around from behind and grabbed him when he wasn't ready.
Yep.
Right there.
Penirelli goes bye-bye.
And it was a great move by Penirelli to roll out here and get away from Stressor. I wouldn't stand there and take that cheap shot either.
It was not a cheap shot. What match are you watching?
Well,
the
now-
one in the ring.
Now we're about to get a fair lockup. Penirelli's ready for him now.
Of all times that you didn't use that comeback,
I know, I should have. I'm sorry. I told you they slipped me Kilgore's meds. I think he's going to make a run for it tonight when the van pulls up.
Be sure to keep your eyes open on GCWPro.com for all upcoming show information. Also, Facebook.com/GCWPro is our Facebook friends page. Tag made, Dylan Cook back into the ring.
Look out. Look
Tommy,
out.
turn around. Actually, better yet,
Yeah,
Oops.
this is not good.
in the words of Jeff Goldblum from Independence Day, oops.
You see, you're going to have to put 100% of the blame on Jacoby Boykins for this thing.
No, I refuse to do that. Off the ropes. Beautiful power slam by Cook. Hooks the leg, comes in.
And then make a save, though. He's trying to make up for what he did. Now see, Bull Stressor always wanting to pick a fight. Get on the apron where you belong.
Oh! Shot block, hooked the leg from behind, now stomping inside the knee. Penirelli on a tear. Grabs the foot, brings him back out. Comes down. Flat of the foot across the knee. Go ahead.
No, Dylan Cook's now finding out what it's like to have a hot dog and a grandstander for a partner.
Jacoby making his way back in.
This is going to hurt.
Continuing to work on the legs.
Oh, yeah. Put Dylan Cook on the ground.
I thought you were going to say put him out of his misery. Don't say it, guys.
That's what they do. They call this kid a stud, a thoroughbred.
And the freight train drove him into the corner. Back first. Jacoby backs it, comes across. Oh!
Dream over.
If there had not been a pole there, the Tennessee state line would probably be getting there about now.
He could have picked me up a lottery ticket.
Comes in, hooks the leg for the win. 1, no.
Now see, Kilgore's bursitis is kicking in. Slow count.
And this crowd is solidly behind Cook.
Yeah, they don't really have a lot of class here. We can't have everything, right?
Boykins backs him up. Cook off the ropes, comes in. Hard clothesline, drives him down.
This is going to be a good night, Lane. This is going to be a good night. Dylan Cook is getting thrown around the ring like a rag doll. Now, Boykins needs to listen up to Penirelli. Penirelli probably has a little more experience than he is the veteran.
Stomp to the knee inside. Comes over, hooks leg onto the rope, swings him around. Up and straight down onto the knee.
They're not letting up on the leg. Penirelli is all over the leg, and if Dylan manages to stand up, Jacoby Boykins puts him right back down and hard.
Nice.
Bull Stressor once in.
Shock treatment DDT to the ankle and to the knee.
I think it's a great acting job. He doesn't want any of this. Look at the fighting Cook.
Shot to the midsection, shot to the head, rake to the face. Penirelli tags out to Boykins.
All right, now then, they look to be on the same page now. No conversation during that tag. I believe they know where they're going. Well, I thought they did.
Beautiful drop kick.
Where did he get that?
And he did not go down, make it 2. This time he goes down.
How did Dylan Cook just pull off 2 drop kicks after the work that's been done on his leg?
Heart.
Now, yeah, here's a heart stopper for you right here.
And with arms like that, the air goes bye-bye.
This kid wants to give up. Good night. Let's ring the bell.
No, don't. Not until the ref says so.
It's bedtime. I'm trying to help the kid. Yeah, it's Betty Bye right here. Kilgore knows that feeling.
Arm comes down one more time, and no.
Just like a child, he's fighting it, but he's going down. It's over. Look at the power of Jacoby Boykins. How's this kid going to get out of here?
However, the resolve of Cook, holding on, trying to reset, trying to get his breath back, trying to mount the offense, boxes the shoulders and the ears. Needs to get a little bit higher on that.
What you call resolve, I call stupidity. Give it up. Fight another day. This guy's going to end your career. Now, hitting Jacoby Boykins, he's doing better than I thought. Hitting him in the head's not what I would recommend.
Drives him down. And that took the crowd right out of the game.
Oh, I'm enjoying this.
Hook of the leg for the win. 1, 2.
It's hard to choreograph Kilgore's counts. You just never know.
Boykins not exactly thrilled with the count. However,
somebody wake Dylan Cook up. He's got some more of a butt whooping to take.
Brings him over to the corner. Will he be heading up to no man's land? Yes, I do believe he will. To the second rope.
Oh, my goodness. This isn't going to be a
The bomb drops now.
What a team.
And wait a minute.
No. See, I'm going to disagree here.
I got to disagree here. Penirelli wants to take charge of the situation. Boykins has done all the heavy lifting, so to speak.
Absolutely. I'm going to agree with you, Lane. Boykins needs to go for the pin. Penirelli's getting paid the same either way. Don't worry about the popularity. Worry about the... Oh, that was not smart.
Oh, crap.
This was not good. Now, I don't know what Boykins said to provoke him, but he does have that Italian temper.
Hold it. Up.
Now, that's out of line.
And Jacoby Boykins has had enough.
That's out of line. You're the commissioner. What are you going to do about this?
Absolutely nothing.
Jacoby Boykins needs to be out of here. Gone.
No. It's okay for teammates to fight. You've said that before.
Fight, not cheap shot each other. He needs to be run out.
And look at the look on Stressor's face.
Oh, yeah. Here's Stressor for a cheap shot. Oh, yeah, of course he wants to get in there. Right there, Stressor with a cheap shot.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winners of the fall match champion, Vincent in the Jacoby Memorial, the combination of Liam the Bull Stressor and Dylan Cook.
Oh, yeah, look at Kilgore. He's proud of himself for that. Bull Stressor real excited. Yeah, got a guy from behind. Great job. Big win.